Hello, everybody. Today, my video is about how to get the job every time, no matter what. I say that with confidence because every time I've gone to get a job, usually 9 out of 10, I get the job. Even just recently, which is why I decided to make this video, is to help other people out because I'm like amazing at getting jobs. I got a job at a dentist office and I have no experience whatsoever, and I got the job. Here in Missouri, you don't need a license or anything, so I am so excited about that, guys. And let me just get on with my tips and tricks. First things first, makeup I have on right now, even this is a little much for your interview. Maybe take the wing off and just have a little bit of mascara, a little bit of eyeliner, and maybe a little bit of eyeshadow. I would even skip it. Employers aren't looking for how well you do your makeup. They want to know that you care about yourself and you try, but you don't want to seem like you tried too hard or you're like super girly girl. I don't know how to explain it, but I think you guys know what I mean. Second tip is no perfume whatsoever. No cologne, guys. When you take a shower that day, which I hope you do, use a smell good soap. That's all you need. Sometimes they might love your perfume cologne, but sometimes who knows? You could walk in and they can gag on it, and then they won't be able to concentrate during your interview because they just don't like the way it smells, and it's just not worth it. You might as well just have your soap. And I do know what I'm talking about right now because I took a business management course, and that's where I got all these tips. So I just want to throw that out there because when I make videos, I kind of get silly and forget what I'm saying, but I do know what I'm talking about. Second thing is respect your boss. They are the manager there for a reason. If you go in there and you're cocky and you're like, I'm the shit, I'm the bomb, I'm gonna get this job, who is this guy? And you just make yourself seem so great, they are gonna turn away faster than you could even say a banana. They're gonna be like, I do not want this person working for me. You have to keep in mind that you're the one asking for a job and they made it to the manager of a corporation. So whether you want to respect them or not, you need to at least act like you do. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am goes a long way still. Also, when you're talking, try to incorporate your old jobs into this job. So, for example, I used to be a server at Applebee's, and I used to work till 3 in the morning. So I have a lot of stamina. I can work very hard. So when I was at my dentist assistant job, um, I kind of bragged a little bit about myself, which is something you need to do. Don't go overboard, but let them know your skills. I said that I see that people are on their feet all day here, and I have no problem with that. I work hard. I was a server, and I can stay on my feet 10 hours a day. And that's very impressive. That's one of the things they're looking for. So that's just an example, but always try to incorporate your old jobs, whatever it may be. Look at the key points that this job would look at and just let them know. Even like courses in high school you took, like computer, anything like that, when you go to apply for a job, if it has anything to do with computers, make sure you tell them that. It goes a long way. Also, clothing. Obviously, you wouldn't wear this. I'm just wearing this because it's a hot day and it's cute. But do not wear this. I don't care where you're going. You need to not show boobies, ladies. I, trial and error with that one because you could go and you could think the manager is a male and you'll have some leeway with boobies, and then it's a female and then you're screwed. That's happened to me before, but I guess you like my boobies because I still got the job. But don't do that, really. Um, just look presentable. Usually I wear like something half sleeve, nice. I like to go with black, like a woman's dress shirt. Also, as far as pants, I don't wear booty shorts. Don't do it to yourself. Wear like nice business pants, like maybe gray. It's hard to say. I don't know what you're applying for. Obviously, your attire for a restaurant job is going to be a lot different than a customer service phone job. But just kind of use your common sense and dress nicely. Just no flip flops ever. I don't care where you're applying, and no booty shorts. That's key. I made a list because I'm really bad at YouTube videos. So let's see what else. Ladies, no hoops. If you're gonna go in for a job, use like really pretty studs or maybe something small and dangly. You do not want to go in and be extravagant. That is not what they're looking for. I promise that is a red flag. You don't want to do that. Secondly, don't be ringed up, juried up. Usually, when you get the job, they just have you wear one ring, one necklace at most. So it's really not important to do that. They don't need to see all that. They just need to see you and your skills. Be confident, very, very confident in yourself. Like I said, just not cocky. Just let them know that you know you're going to get this job because you have the skills for it. You've learned the skills. In your mind, you're best for this. You're a hard worker. And just remember that going in. Don't be intimidated. And always let them know. Let's see. Resume is so important. A lot of people don't think that it's important, but it is because there are billions of people in this world. If you and someone with a resume applies, I almost guarantee they're going to get it because they took that extra step. They took the time and they care enough to do that and bring one when you did it. If you don't know how to make a resume, there are a ton of programs out there to help you, just give you an example and you can make your own. Make sure you fluff it. That's actually a term for resumes. So like paragraphs and stuff, just make yourself seem great. Use classes, GPA from high school, just anything good you can think of. Even if you played on a team, it shows that you're work good with a team and you have the motivation. Just use your brain. But that resume, I'm telling you, it's great because you walk in there with a resume, it just puts you ahead of everybody else. There's one more thing. Oh, call back. If they don't call you, you know, a lot of times they're not interested. But be that squeaky wheel, just don't be annoying. So in 2 days is usually my rule of thumb. Call and just be like, hey, my name is so and so. I was inquiring about this job. We had an interview and I was just wondering the status of it. And it'll just show that you care enough to call and you're not scared to call, you care enough to call. If you start blowing up their phone, on the other hand, that's different. Also, if you show up, that's a little bit stalkerish. So just a phone call in 2 days is usually good. I've had jobs not call me, and I call in 2 days, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm glad you called. This, that, and other, and blah, 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 blah. So those are my tips. There are a lot of good tips in there, and I really recommend you follow them because, like I said, I've never went wrong. I've had probably about 10 jobs, and I'm only 20, and I've never been fired. I quit them because I always wanted something better. So I hope that this helps anybody that needs to help. And if you do have any questions or comments, I'll be glad to answer them for you. Have a great day.